Alabama guy that's been on this program before. So when we knew the Bengals were going to be in the playoffs, we reached out. Friend of the program, at Dre Kirk Swag himself. Dre Kirkpatrick back here on the Rich Eisen Show from the Bengals secondary. How are you, Dre?
Roll Tide. I'm doing good.
Very nice. Roll Tide indeed. Well, before we get to that big Monday game, let's talk about your Saturday game first. Is there anything you've seen on film that you might understand what Big Ben was saying about Martavis Bryant publicly this week?
Not really. I just from the hear of it, it sounds like a lot of things coming in from practice. But as far as when he played me and when I see him on film, he looked like he's playing pretty good, playing pretty hard. I know he plays me pretty hard. So I feel like a lot of that comes from practice because, you have to practice your technique every day.
And so that's where you think that might have been born out of with Big Ben.
Exactly.
And also the idea that, the one-on-ones are going to be there for them because of what you guys are planning to do for Antonio Brown, not to pry on any proprietary information, but what do you think needs to be done by you and your compadres to bottle up Antonio?
We just got to play our technique. We got to communicate very well in the back end and with the linebackers because we're going to need those guys to help us out a little bit too. And like you said, man, we know, Big Ben, it could be just a message just to let him know, hey, they may be trying to take away Antonio Brown. I need you to step up. You never know what his intentions are when he said that, but it really doesn't matter to me because I got to go out there and play whoever they put out there. So,
is Brown the toughest that you've got to face in the NFL?
He's one of the toughest. It's a lot of great guys out there. He's arguably one of the best receivers in the league that we know. So, he's gonna pose a great challenge for us this week.
And Antonio Brown out there at the Steelers. Here's Dre Kirkpatrick here on the Rich Eisen Show. What about this as being a third time around? How difficult, what challenges come out of that you've seen this team and they know you know them?
Like I said early in the week, man, I feel like I got another opportunity to play against a great opponent. The second go around didn't go as well and didn't go really according to plan the way we wanted to. Felt like we had the, including myself, I felt like we had the wrong mindset. We approached the game the wrong way. And, this time around, it's just all about playing football, going out there and trying to make the best plays we can.
And it looks like AJ McCarron's your guy, right?
Oh, yeah, man. I truly believe in him. I seen the work that he did when we was in Alabama, and I see the progression every week that he's been here. So, he's got everybody behind him. He even got Andy behind him.
That's saying a lot because sometimes, as you know, the starter doesn't usually pitch in that regard, and there's been that conversation quite a bit this year, even in your conference. But all that said, though, I mean, a lot of people think McCarron might be cocky, a little too that when he mentioned Tom Brady's name about his opportunity that was facing in front of him, raised a lot of eyebrows. What about with you, Dre?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, that's how he feels, and that's how you want your quarterback to feel. That's how you want him to think about him as a person and him as think about how he play. And I don't have a problem with that because Tom Brady is a great person to role model yourself off of. And so with that being said, man, he just got to seize the moment. It's right here in front of him. Still to this day, Andy still is the starter of this team. He's still the captain. He's still the head man in charge. But AJ knows what he has to do. He has to go out there and win this game for us.
No, I mean, I just thought maybe AJ thought, well, I've got a supermodel wife. Tom's got a supermodel wife. Then here comes the game with it. Right?
You might be right.
I mean, I don't want to go all Musburger here, but, that's maybe what I thought at that point in time with AJ McCarron. So you think that what he's been able to do in big games at Alabama can translate? Because you've been in playoff games before in this league. You think it can translate, Dre?
Oh yeah, man. I just see the attitude that he having in practice and how he's communicating with his receivers when things may not be going accordingly on a certain play that they're running. He's taking ownership, and that's something that most guys don't really have naturally. And I feel like he had that knack, and he have it naturally.
What is it about the Steelers that you guys don't like? What is it?
The black and gold, the stars. Just it's a rivalry. It's the team that always cause a problem for us. It's always our toughest opponent, no matter who we play. The Steelers are always going to be our toughest opponent. So, we have a lot of respect for those guys, man. The last game, like I said, it was a lot of he say, she say that was going on back and forth. It's all about football, and we just got to play football. But they gonna give it all, and we gonna give our all. We all in the same division. We got sort of the similar type of attitude and type of guys on the same team. So, we kind of match up perfectly as far as personality. So when you got some of the same personality, it's always going to be a clash.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're saying that there's a lot of respect for you, for them, and I'm hoping that the other way is the same, because when it all comes down to, from a fan perspective, Dre, that we just want to see two teams who are evenly matched and want the same thing, to battle hard and all this extracurricular stuff. I mean, what happened in your game preceded the Norman Odell Beckham insanity, and I'm just wondering what the conversation is in the locker room this week about the extracurricular stuff in a playoff game.
It just amongst each other, we just been saying we have to help each other out. But me and my brother Vontaze been doing all week. Because we just been telling each other happy place, even if at practice. Like today, I was getting riled up about some things at practice. That's just how we practice. We practice so hard. And we weigh our emotions, and it shows in our play. And when you playing with emotional guys like that, you got to remind them, like, hey, happy place. Find that picture or something that's gonna put a smile back on your face to help you refocus. So, me and him just been going back and forth with each other all week about just trying to find our happy place.
So you're saying Vontaze Burfict has a happy place? Is that what you just told me, Dre?
Yes, he has a happy place.
What is his happy place? Where is that located? Because
I let him tell that.
Okay.
It may be a little personal to him. I don't really know.
Okay. Because if
he has a happy place.
Because if he's got a happy place, if he's registered, I'll get something off the registry there. I don't know where that is. What's your happy place?
Funny. Oh man, what's my son?
Okay.
My son, because at the end of the day, that's who I do it for. That's what drives me, and that's what pushes me. It's not for nobody else, not even for myself. It's to do it for my son, to be a great role model and a great leader, and let him know you always accomplish something no matter where you come from. So that's my motivation.
Well, last we talked, it was after the Thursday night game, and you had a mini bye, and you were excited because you were going to actually watch your son play a football game in a big game. What did he win? What happened?
Yes, sir. Two touchdowns. They won. I think it was 27-14. He got MVP in the championship game.
So that's a happy
2 years
place.
in a row, man, back to back.
Okay. Now does he hold it up? Does he high step?
Oh.
What does he do?
No, you want me to tell you what he told me?
Sure.
As soon as the game was over, he told me, he said, "Hey, now it's your time to go get one." I couldn't do nothing but laugh at him.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
But that's just the competition that I impose on him, and he expects the same thing from me.
How old is he again?
He's 9.
He's 9, and he's telling you now it's time for you to go get one. Come on, man. That's the best. What about Monday? What happens Monday? What's going on Monday? What happens?
Hopefully we'll be, getting ready to prepare for Denver.
I meant your alma mater right there. Not about.
Oh, okay.
I meant Monday. That's the other big game for you.
Oh, you already know. Roll Tide all day.
Really? You're not concerned about Deshaun Watson at all, Trey, and what he can do?
No, not really.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it's never been, when I was at Alabama, it's never been about what the other team can do. It's all about what we can do.
Okay. Is that Nick Saban talking? Is that Saban talking right there?
That's Saban talking. That's Saban talking.
Does he have a happy place, Trey? Does Saban have a happy place?
Yeah, he got one. When Miss Terry come around, when Miss Terry at practice, he ain't cussing, so that's the best thing. Right?
Oh, okay, I got it. I like it. So we all have a happy place when it comes.
We all
have
a happy place.
All right, Dre. Well, thanks for coming on here as always. I look forward to chatting with you down the line. Okay.
Yes, sir, man. Thanks, Rich.
You got it. That's Dre Kirkpatrick at Dre Kirk Swag here on the Rich Eisen Show, telling Vontaze Burfict Go find your happy place.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.